Hi guys, it's Benji here from Guitars in the Attic in Mansfield, UK. Today I'm very lucky to be holding one of the coolest guitars I've ever seen and also have another really cool one behind me that we'll have a look at in a second. But we're going to start out with this amazing and really rare 1958 all original Gretsch Chet Atkins Country Gentleman. So here is a bit of history about this guitar. So originally these guitars were produced as a single cut model. You may be more familiar with the double cut models like the one behind me. These were made as a single cut for 1 year in 1958, which makes this a really rare model. You may have seen custom shop reissues of the single cuts, but this, like I say, is an all original 1958 model. It's one of the first models of Gretsch to ever feature the filter-drawn pickups. If you have a closer look at these, they actually say patent applied for on, which shows us that these are the original pair. It's fitted with a really nice old, it's got a bit of patina on it, but an old Bigsby compared to the newer Gretsch by Bigsby wiggle sticks that you get these days. It's a gorgeous guitar. The controls are a little bit different, so if we have a look at the toggle switches at the top, you have a standard toggle switch, which is your pickup selector. On this guitar, we don't have a tone knob. You have 2 volumes, one for each pickup, and then a master volume. This selector here selects between 3 tone positions. So you get one that reduces the bass, which is the top one that just rolls off a little bit of the treble in the tone, and then you just sort of have your standard, as if your tone pot was on 10 sort of position. So we're gonna plug it in, have a go at a couple of different tones, and then we'll have a look at this beauty behind me as well. So now we're going to have a look at a modern equivalent. So this is a 1999 Gretsch 1962 model Country Classic 2. So this is the double cut sort of style. Again, features the same sort of double toggle switches here, 2 volumes and a master volume. Here we have another switch. This switch is literally just, they call it the standby switch. So it literally just goes from off to on. That's all it does. In the other position, again, it's just on. So it's just a two-way on, and in the middle it's off, basically. Works in exactly the same way. We have the same sort of style wiggle stick, but like I say, we have the Gretsch by Bigsby one. Features a little bit of patina. This guitar's had a bit of use in its years, but this features some more modern Filtertron pickups. So without further ado, let's just play some stuff. So now you've heard both guitars, you can sort of get an idea of what has changed with Gretsch and what has stayed the same. Specifically sonically, obviously you're not able to feel the guitars. What I can tell you is these guitars play very similarly. And then I know this one's based on a 1962, so the neck on that one is a bit fatter, but they do play and have a very similar feel and vibe about them when you're playing. The downside of one this old is that you can't access the inside. So if you do need to repair anything, because the F-holes are like painted on, you can't actually get inside to change the pots. So I don't really know where to start with that, whereas Gretsch on these ones have these leather sort of pads and underneath a plate which you can get take off, and then you can get inside. There goes my plectrum. But you can get inside and you can change the pots and stuff like that. So that's a little added bonus. I actually love this switch here that does take you from on and off. I kind of wish I had it on all of my guitars, because sometimes I'm, especially on stage, not near my pedal board, so I can't just turn my tuner on to mute, so I have my volume down and stuff like that. So as an active player, I actually quite appreciate this. Tonally, I find this is a lot brighter, has a lot more of that modern sound, as much as it is vintage-esque, if you will. It definitely has more of a brighter, sort of pokier sound compared to the older pickups. That could be to do with the aging of the magnets and stuff like that. As you can see, like the pickups are patinaed because it's been around since 1958. Of course it's going to be patinaed. Of course it's going to have age. It's going to have its own character. So as much as you can compare these guitars, you also can't in a way, but this video exists now. So you can make up your own mind. Let us know what you think in the comments. Say, which one do you prefer? Do you prefer the 1999? Do you prefer the 1958? Let us know. We'd like to hear your feedback. And I guess until the next video, I've been Benji, we're Guitars in the Attic, and I shall see you in the next one.